Let's have a quick conversation about Commercetools. And the question is this platform really better than Shopify or WooCommerce or BigCommerce? I mean, that's actually the slogan that they have. I mean, they want to be seen as the better platform. So in today's conversation, I want to do an in-depth review of Commercetools. So here's a sketch I want you to think about. When you close your eyes and think about Commercetools, I want you to think about a scalable platform, hyper connected, and you have a platform that actually uses AI among others to actually make sure that you can actually get on board and online as fast as possible. And so, but one thing for sure, when you think about Commercetools, I want you to think about a new entrant. I mean, of course, they're trying to be seen as bigger than Shopify or bigger than Commercetools. I mean, than BigCommerce or WooCommerce, but they are a new entrant. Okay, and Commercetools actually focuses primarily on cloud native headless commerce services targeted towards medium-sized enterprises and more prominent players that really seek scalability options and high-level customizations in their offerings. So if you're listening to me right now and you are a small business, Commercetools may not be the right platform for you. But if you are a startup, if you are a small business that's growing like crazy, and you have and on the revenue side, you're really well equipped in terms of budget, in terms of monetary inflows and outflows, then you can actually think about Commercetools too. And Commercetools actually incorporates API first architecture, allowing seamless integrations into existing IT infrastructures. So the cool thing is that you can actually integrate the Commercetools real easy into your existing tech stack. So that's what we love a lot in terms of scalability, also in terms of simplicity. And in Commercetools, you have built-in marketing capabilities that can assist you in developing strategic marketing offers aimed at boosting sales across the board. So that's kind of cool in terms of what? In terms of growing across multiple geographies. Doesn't matter if you are New York, if you are in the States, and you're targeting the whole world, that's fine too. Commercetools will help you out, okay? And the platform's comprehensive toolset gives online businesses a competitive edge by allowing them to spend time improving their product listings instead of grappling with technical details. So that's what we love a lot in terms of the simplicity I was referring to a little earlier. I want to talk to you about the key features and functionality. So when we think about Commercetools, what kind of modules should you be thinking about? Well, the thing is that if you are shopping for a powerful e-commerce platform, the key features that truly make a difference are like, spices in your favorite dish, right? So when you think about Commercetools, first of all, you have the ability to actually segregate. You can categorize the kinds of products or services you're offering. Okay, and what we love about Commercetools is that they have actually the platform has a great tool at making sure that you're categorizing your sales. You are able to track your reviews, your customer reviews, and also you are able to have a social proof real fast. That's kind of cool. Also, you have an idea of where your sales are coming from. So that's kind of cool in terms of simplicity. But one thing for sure, when we think about Commercetools, what really makes this platform shine a lot is actually the shopping cart. I mean, the shopping cart is really great within Commercetools because in Commercetools, actually, the shopping cart is more than just a basket. So really, what you have with Commercetools is that you have an optimized shopping cart. What does that mean? An optimized shopping cart is actually it's a place where products hang out waiting for a checkout, right? But also, it's all about smooth navigation and a streamlined buying process. In other words, you're thinking about how to have the best service, the best offer for your visitors, for your clients, for your prospects, and that's going to help. That's going to help you solidify your sales funnel a lot. I mean, if you have a pretty shaky sales funnel and you're not able to push prospects down the funnel, down your funnel into buying customers, Commercetools has actually the modules to kind of help you out. Okay, so you're able to have a shopping cart, you're able to have reviews, you're able to categorize your products. Okay, and what Commercetools is really offering you is actually a set of intelligent systems. Okay, that allow you to automatically have a connection with your customers. The bottom line is you want to have a seamless checkout experience that hopefully can translate into increased revenue anyway if you set it up properly. what we love about Commerce Tools is that when you think about let's say this platform for e-commerce, what we love is that you have the background, right? So you have email marketing, you have inventory management, you have logistics optimization. So basically, Commerce Tools is kind of helping you out in terms of streamlining your back office too. So that's kind of cool. For instance, email marketing. So within Commerce Tools, you have either natively or through an API integration, you have an email marketing module, and the email marketing module can actually can help you actually stay connected with your prospects and your customers. So that's kind of cool, right? The whole idea here is to keep clients involved and coming back for additional sales. And whether it's a new product launch, a special discount, or simply reminding them of items left in their cart, hello again, abandoned cart emails. The power to automate these communications cannot be overstated, and that's what the Commerce Tools really helps you do. Okay, Commerce Tools also helps you in terms of what? In terms of inventory management. I mean, inventory management just allows you to make sure that you don't actually promise products that you don't have in stock, right? And so that's important. So real-time inventory updates help avoid the unpleasant surprise that you have a stock you like out of stock notice, while also helping you with your supply chain planning. So that's kind of cool. So we love that a lot. And what we love about Commerce Tools also is that you have a platform that allows you to explore marketing channels that, let's say, completely from A to Z. Let me break it down for you. When I talk about marketing channels, I'm speaking about your social media marketing strategy, your content marketing strategy, your organic traffic sort of goals, your SEO goals, right? And you also want to make sure that you are doing everything seamlessly. In other words, if you are pursuing a strategy on Facebook or Instagram, for that matter, you want that strategy to actually be in sync with your content marketing strategy and also your SEO traffic. So basically, so that you have traffic coming from social media, but also traffic coming organically from the search engines. That's going to help your e-commerce strategy work really fine. And this is what Commerce Tools really helps you a lot to achieve. When you think about Commerce Tools as an e-commerce platform, I think I've said this before, but I want to reiterate it. The thing here is that you do not primarily think about small businesses or even micro businesses. I want you to think about medium-sized enterprises. I want you to think about large enterprises, okay? And why? Because when you think about the constellation of features of modules that are actually embedded within Commerce Tools, I mean, this will be like a little too much for a small business. So basically, Commerce Tools is helping you with effective marketing strategies. But the thing is that if you are a micro business, some of those strategies might not be applicable to your situation. Okay, and this is why you got to really reach a certain what we call critical mass. In our jargon, you got to reach a certain critical mass to actually use Commerce Tools to the best of your ability. Okay. And what we love about the Commerce Tools overall is that you are able to gain a competitive edge through unique offerings, because actually a Commerce Tools gives you the capabilities and the possibilities, for that matter, to make sure that you are offering your products and services in real time. And especially, I think I've said this before, but I want to say it again, the integrations are really, 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 they are very important. Because the thing is that Commerce Tools may not have all the whistles and bells that you might think when you contemplate an e-commerce platform, but through its API, through its API integration, but also through Zapier, you are able to actually make sure that you complement whatever Commerce Tool doesn't have natively, that you're able to complement that real fast. So that's kind of cool in terms of capabilities. We love that. But I will go a little more into capabilities later on. But what I want to say is that when you think about the Commerce Tools, I want you to think about the flexibility. I want you to think about the capability. I want you to think about scalability. But of course, I want you to think about affordability too, because this platform is not cheap. But if you have the right inflows and outflows, if you have the right sort of e-commerce setup, you will find a lot of value within Commerce Tools. The tool itself is not cheap, but basically, if you're able to set it up properly, you should be really deriving some kind of revenue, so like return on investment out of it. Let's talk about the capabilities here. So when we think about commerce tools, what kind of capabilities can you actually envision? Like, okay, so you have a lot of those capabilities. So you have a PIM system. So PIM stands for Product Information Management. You have Order Management System (OMS). You have Shopping Cart and Checkout System. You have a capability around payment processing. You have also an embedded CRM system, okay? And also, of course, I've said this before, but the APIs. So you have a litany, a constellation of APIs through Commerce Tools. Let me break it down for you. So when I speak about product information management, basically you have a very robust PIM system that enables merchants to manage their products, prices, and inventory in real time. That's what we love a lot. The simultaneous idea behind the PIM setup within Commerce Tools. So unlike systems like Shopify, where product information is standardized, Commerce Tools provides flexibility to model the product information however it is required. What about OMS? Well, the OMS, the order management system within Commerce Tools allows you to actually manage your orders, shipments, and returns efficiently, ensuring customers receive their orders quickly and without issue. And that's what you want if you want to retain your clients, right? And the shopping carts and checkout system within Commerce Tools is just fantastic. I mean, really fantastic. I've said this before, but I want to insist on it again that basically, like everything else in the Commerce Tools engine, the cart and checkout offers actually deep customization for things like applying tax rules, calculating shipping, discounts, rounding values, duplicating carts, and a whole range of other features. So that's really good. You also have a payment processing system. So basically, Commerce Tools doesn't have a native payment engine, right? Like Shopify. Unlike Shopify. But what Commerce Tools does have is that it really integrates with any payment gateway that can be called by API like Stripe and Shopify, for that matter. The payment system actually works by specifying the interface, in other words, the gateway, and provides a set of endpoints to trigger actions. So that's kind of cool. I mean, that's really fantastic. So Commerce does have some drawbacks, especially when it comes to price, when it comes to the software itself not being glitchy at times, and not also being scalable in certain industries. But you also have a lot of advantages, a lot of pluses, okay? And so you have a microservice architecture, an API first sort of a model. The cost is actually there. It's if you have the right budget, the cost shouldn't be a problem. You have customization, you have community, so that's kind of cool. So when I talk about the microservice architecture, Commerce Tools is actually designed to work on its own as an isolated service that communicates by API. And this holds a ton of appeal for businesses that don't want to leverage functionality and bring it into their existing architecture instead of rebuilding everything to work inside a new monolithic application like others on the market. So you have an API first, right? So basically, Commerce Tools is API first. So the design of the entire platform was built around serving functionality over API. And this approach actually lends itself to modern front-end tooling like other players. I mean, for instance, Angular, React, and Vue. And in terms of cost, Commerce Tools, I think I've said this before, is not exactly cheap, but for medium to large businesses, they have budgeted hundreds of thousands to millions of dollars in annual software expenses. It comes out significantly cheaper than other players on the market. And you also have customizations, okay? So basically, in Commerce Tools, you have a high level of customization. So we love that a lot, especially when it comes to scalability. And also, Commerce Tools has a growing community of early adopters. So community engagement is kind of high, and finding support is very simple. And while the community is not as large as, let's say, Shopify or BigCommerce or WooCommerce, the focus is on bringing modern solutions to existing problems. So that's kind of cool. That's something to really think about. So overall, when you close your eyes and think about Commerce Tools, I want you to think about a certain size in terms of budget, but also a certain size in terms of logistical opportunities. So big question is, should you use Commercetools this year? Well, Commercetools is a great tool, okay? And the question is whether you should use it or not. It really depends because we think that Commercetools is a great choice for businesses that find Shopify Plus too inflexible and have pushed it to its limits. And so basically, if they are at the point that they need guaranteed uptime and higher infrastructure resourcing to meet their transactional demands, okay? And so we think that Commercetools is a great platform for an established application or website that wants to introduce e-commerce capacities and needs flexibility in the implementation. So that's kind of cool. And what we think when we think about Commercetools, we kind of think about Magento. Okay, Magento, Adobe Magento. That's what we think. That's actually the kind of capabilities you want, the kind of similarity, the kind of parallelism that you want to draw, especially when you think about built-in marketing tools. When you think about the e-commerce payment gateway, for instance, when you think about customer experience, when you think about customer reviews, those features and modules and capabilities are kind of similar in Magento as well. Okay. Also, what we love with Commercetool is that we love the fact that you are able to track your inventory. I mean, tracking inventory is kind of critical because you do not want to promise something to a customer and under deliver, right? That's really that's bad for you, and you do not want to have that. So wrapping up into this conversation, one thing you really need to remember here is that Commercetools actually is great in terms of e-commerce, in terms of capability, and also Commercetools actually helps attract traffic, providing customizable e-commerce solutions tailored specifically for large businesses and enterprises. So the flexibility offered allows companies typically grappling with complex requirements to build unique online stores aligned with their specific needs. So something to really think about. And so a key standout feature of Commercetools is actually its ability to integrate easily into existing tech stacks, allowing you more time optimizing, let's say, repetitive sort of features instead of worrying about compatibility issues. In addition, offering numerous options for all levels gives more prominent or more control over how much you are able to spend precisely on e-commerce. So that's an important element to think about. So Commercetools at the end of the day can really help you a lot in terms of making sure that you are actually you're proposing the right products and services to your prospect, to your clients, and to always deliver no matter what. So, in conclusion, in today's conversation, I spoke to you about Commercetools, and so this was an in-depth review. I gave you the sketch, the modules, the capabilities, wrapping up, and now the conclusion. Thank you so much. God bless you. I see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.